Lesson 1, Trip to the City.
Hey Anna, have you ever been to the city? I heard it's a beautiful place to visit.
No, but I'd love to go. What do you like most about it?
The city has so much to offer: amazing architecture, delicious food, and tons of cultural attractions. I think you'd really enjoy it.
That sounds wonderful. I've always wanted to explore a big city. When would you be free to go?
How about this weekend? We could take the train and spend the day there.
That works for me. I can't wait to see all the sights and try new restaurants.
Great, it's a plan then. I'm sure we'll have a fantastic time.
I'm really looking forward to it. Thanks for inviting me, John.
No problem at all. This is going to be a trip to remember.
Lesson 2, Grocery Shopping.
Hey Anna, I just went grocery shopping and found some great deals.
Nice. What kind of deals did you find?
Well, I discovered that the store brand yogurt is actually cheaper than the name brand, and just as good.
That's good to know. I always assumed the name brand was better quality.
Me too, but the ingredients are pretty much the same. And the store brand is almost half the price.
Wow, that's a significant savings. I'll have to keep that in mind next time I'm shopping.
Definitely. It's little things like that which can really add up and help you save money.
Absolutely. Thanks for the tip, John. I'll have to try the store brand yogurt next time.
No problem at all. Happy to share any money saving discoveries I come across.
Lesson 3, Trying New Activities.
Hey Anna, have you ever thought about trying a new sport or activity?
Actually, yes. I've been wanting to participate in a fitness class or join a recreational league.
That's great. What kind of activities were you thinking of?
I was considering taking a dance class or maybe joining an adult soccer league.
Those both sound like a lot of fun. I think you'd really enjoy getting involved in a new hobby.
I agree. It would be a great way to stay active and meet new people.
Exactly. And you never know, you might even discover a hidden talent.
That's a good point. It's always worth trying something new, even if it's out of your comfort zone.
Absolutely. I say go for it. You might surprise yourself.
Lesson 4, Ducks in the Pond.
Hey Anna, did you see the ducks in the pond the other day?
Yes, I did. It was so cute watching them swim around.
Aren't they just the most fearless little creatures? They don't seem bothered by the water at all.
Not at all. They were just gliding along the surface, quacking away.
Exactly. It's amazing how natural it is for them to be in the water.
I know. It's almost like they were born to swim.
Definitely. They must feel so at home in that pond.
I agree. It was nice to just sit and observe them for a while.
Definitely a peaceful little scene. I'm glad we both got to enjoy it.
Lesson 5, Weekend Getaway.
Hey Anna, I've been longing for a short escape. Any suggestions for a nice weekend getaway?
Ooh, a weekend getaway sounds perfect. Let me think. What kind of vibe are you going for? Somewhere relaxing, adventurous, or a mix?
I'm thinking somewhere peaceful and scenic, with maybe a little bit of exploring too. Any ideas come to mind?
Well, there's a lovely little town a few hours away that might be right up your alley. It has gorgeous natural surroundings and some really charming local spots to check out.
That sounds wonderful. What's the name of the town? I'd love to look into it further.
It's called Willow Creek. The drive there is beautiful, and they have some great hiking trails, cozy B&Bs, and cute downtown shops.
Willow Creek, got it. That seems like exactly the kind of place I had in mind. I'm going to look into booking a stay there for this weekend.
Awesome, I think you'll love it. Let me know if you need any other recommendations once you start planning.
Will do, thanks so much for the great suggestion. I'm already feeling more relaxed just thinking about it.
Lesson 6, Organic Eating.
Hey Anna, have you noticed how the gentlemen who eat organic vegetables and don't look out of the plane windows always seem so content?
Haha, yes. I've definitely noticed that. There's just something about their calm, eco-conscious demeanor.
Right? It's like they've unlocked the secret to true happiness, organic food and avoiding plane windows.
Exactly. Maybe we should try their approach. Though I do love a good window seat view during flights.
True. We can't give up all our little pleasures. But the organic eating part does sound appealing.
For sure. I've been meaning to incorporate more organic produce into my diet anyway. Maybe we can swap some recipes.
Absolutely. I'm always looking for new healthy meal ideas. This could be the start of a beautiful organic lifestyle.
Agreed. Consider me on board. No more non-organic veggies for us.
Excellent. This is going to be great for our health and our overall well-being.
Lesson 7, Exploring the Past.
Hey Anna, I was reading about some historical events the other day. Did you know that the population of the world grew from around 1 million to 4.5 million in just 8 years?
Wow, that's an incredible rate of growth. What was the time period for that?
It occurred between 1750 and 1800, during the Industrial Revolution.
Fascinating. I wonder what factors contributed to such rapid population expansion.
From what I read, it was largely due to advancements in agriculture, medicine, and sanitation. These improvements helped reduce mortality rates.
That makes sense. The Industrial Revolution must have created a lot of societal changes as well.
Absolutely. It was a transformative time, with the rise of urbanization and the growth of the middle class.
It's amazing how much can change in just a few decades. History is so complex and interconnected.
Definitely. There's always more to uncover and learn about the past.
Lesson 8, Neutral Decor Colors.
Hey Anna, I'm redecorating my place and I'm going for a more neutral color scheme. What do you think?
That's a great idea, John. Neutral colors like white, beige, and gray are so versatile and easy to work with.
Exactly. I prefer those calming tones over bold, bright colors. They make the space feel more sophisticated and timeless.
Absolutely. Neutral palettes also have the advantage of being easy to accessorize. You can easily add pops of color with throw pillows, artwork, and decor items.
That's a good point. I was thinking of adding some greenery too, to bring in a natural element. Maybe a few plants around the room.
Plants would look beautiful. They'll add a nice organic touch to balance out the neutral tones.
I'm excited to get started. I think it's going to create a really relaxing, sophisticated vibe in my place.
I'm sure it will turn out great. Let me know if you need any other decorating tips as you work on it.
Will do, thanks Anna. I appreciate the advice.
Lesson 9, Spicy Chicken Stir Fry.
Hey Anna, I made the most amazing chicken stir fry for dinner. You've got to try it.
Ooh, that sounds delicious. What kind of flavors did you use?
It's got this incredible blend of exotic spices, cumin, chili powder, ginger. And I loaded it up with tons of fresh veggies.
That's making my mouth water. Stir fries are such a great way to pack in a ton of nutrients.
Definitely. And the best part is it all comes together so quickly. Perfect for an easy weeknight meal.
I can't wait to hear more. What kind of chicken did you use? And what veggies did you add?
I went with some tender chicken thighs, and the veggies include broccoli, bell peppers, snap peas, and mushrooms.
Yum, that sounds like such a vibrant and flavorful dish. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it.
Well, come on over and I'll whip you up a plate. I made more than enough.
Lesson 10, Grocery Store Savings.
Hey Anna, I just got back from the grocery store. You'll never guess what I found on sale.
Ooh, what is it? Did you score any good deals?
Yeah, the dairy aisle had some amazing specials going on. I stocked up on cheese and yogurt.
That's awesome. Dairy products can get so expensive, so it's great when they're discounted.
Exactly. And I also noticed they had a really good sale on chicken breasts in the meat section.
Chicken is such a versatile protein. You can do so much with it. That must have been a great find.
Definitely. I grabbed a few extra packs since it was such a good price. Gonna have to get creative with recipes this week.
Well, I'm always happy to help with that. Send me some ideas, and we can meal plan together.
Will do, thanks Anna. I'm already picturing all the delicious chicken dishes we can make.
Lesson 11, Counting Blessings.
Hey Anna, I was just reading this article about someone having a really bad day.
Oh no, that's too bad. What happened?
Apparently, they got some really frustrating news and were feeling really down about it.
That's tough. It's always hard when things don't go our way, even if it's just a small thing.
Yeah, but you know what they said? Despite everything, they still consider themselves the luckiest person.
Wow, that's such a positive outlook. It's so easy to focus on the negative, but choosing gratitude instead is so powerful.
Exactly. The article talked about how they realized all the blessings they do have, even on a bad day.
That's a great perspective. It's a good reminder to count our blessings, even in the midst of difficulties.
Definitely. It made me stop and think about all the things I'm grateful for, even on my tougher days.
Lesson 12, Sustainable Shopping.
Hey Anna, I was reading about this new initiative for more sustainable products at the grocery store.
Oh, that's really interesting. What kind of sustainable products are they offering?
Well, they're highlighting things like organic produce, eco friendly cleaning supplies, and recyclable packaging.
That's great to hear. It's so important for stores to provide more sustainable options for shoppers.
Definitely. And they're running some special promotions and discounts to encourage people to try these products.
That's a smart move. Making sustainable choices more affordable and accessible is key.
Absolutely. I'm really curious to see how the customers respond and if it leads to lasting changes.
Me too. I think a lot of people want to shop more sustainably, but don't always know where to start.
Exactly. This could be a great way to introduce people to eco friendly alternatives in a convenient way.
Lesson 13, Plumbing Problems.
Morning Anna, I've got a leaky faucet at home. Do you have any tips on how to fix it?
Hello, John, that's a common plumbing issue. First, you'll need to turn off the water supply to that faucet.
Okay, I'll do that. What's the next step?
Next, you'll want to remove the faucet handle and the trim ring to access the inner workings.
Got it. And then I replace the washer, right?
Exactly. Replacing the worn-out washer should stop the leak. Make sure to turn the water back on slowly to check for any remaining drips.
Sounds simple enough. I'll give it a try. Thanks for the helpful advice, Anna.
No problem, John. Let me know if you run into any other plumbing troubles. I'm happy to lend a hand.
Will do. Appreciate it.
Lesson 14, Sales Targets.
Hey Anna, I've got an idea for our sales team. What do you think about offering exclusivity if they meet their targets consistently?
That's an interesting proposal, John. How would that work exactly?
Well, if the team hits their sales goals for a certain period, we could give them exclusive rights to certain products or territories.
I see. That could be a good motivator. It might help drive up sales numbers.
Exactly. Plus, it would give the team a sense of ownership and responsibility.
Makes sense. We'd need to set clear criteria and parameters, but I think it's worth exploring further.
Absolutely. Let's put together a proposal and run it by the rest of the leadership team.
Sounds good. I'll start working on the details. Nice thinking, John.
Thanks, Anna. Appreciate your support on this.
Lesson 15, Morning Meeting.
Morning, Anna. Shall we head to the entrance sign for our 8:45 meeting?
Hello, John. Yes, let's go. I'm looking forward to the discussion.
Same here. I wonder what the agenda will be this time.
Hopefully, we'll get an update on the new product launch.
That would be great. I'm eager to hear how the initial sales are going.
Me too. And maybe we'll get some insight into the marketing strategy.
Good point. It'll be interesting to see how they're planning to promote the product.
Absolutely. Shall we get going? Don't want to be late for the meeting.
Definitely not. Let's head over. This should be a productive session.
Lesson 16, The Last Supper.
Hey Anna, did you know that another famous painting by Leonardo da Vinci is called The Last Supper?
Really? I was only familiar with the Mona Lisa as one of his renowned works.
Yes, The Last Supper is another iconic masterpiece. It depicts the final meal Jesus shared with his disciples before his crucifixion.
Fascinating. I'd love to learn more about the symbolism and significance of that painting.
Well, it's considered a seminal work of the High Renaissance period. The composition and use of perspective are quite remarkable.
I can imagine. Da Vinci was truly a genius in so many ways.
Absolutely. The Last Supper is a true testament to his artistic prowess and innovative approach.
I'll have to make a note to research this painting more. It sounds like a fascinating work of art.
Definitely. Let me know if you have any other questions about it. I'm always happy to discuss Da Vinci's remarkable contributions.
Lesson 17, Twain's Travels.
Hey Anna, did you know that Mark Twain's works are still widely read and appreciated today?
Oh, yes. Twain was such a prolific and influential American author. I'm particularly fascinated by his travels around the world.
Me too. His books like The Innocents Abroad and Following the Equator offer such vivid and insightful accounts of his global adventures.
Absolutely. Twain had a gift for capturing the essence of different cultures and landscapes with his trademark wit and observational skills.
Definitely. His writing really brings those journeys to life in a captivating way.
I agree. Twain's works are treasured for their enduring relevance and the timeless quality of his storytelling.
Couldn't agree more. His books have stood the test of time and continue to delight and inspire readers around the world.
It's amazing how Twain's travel narratives and social commentary still resonate so strongly today. He was truly a literary pioneer.
Absolutely. Twain's legacy as a celebrated world traveler and celebrated author is undeniable.
Lesson 18, An exciting weekend itinerary.
Hey Anna, I've been planning an exciting weekend trip. Do you want to add some activities to our itinerary?
Sounds great, John. What did you have in mind?
Well, I thought we could start with a hike in the nearby nature reserve. It has beautiful trails and stunning views.
Perfect. That would be a wonderful way to spend the morning. What else did you have in mind?
I was also thinking we could visit the new art museum downtown in the afternoon. They have a special exhibition on Impressionist paintings.
Ooh, that sounds lovely. We'll have a full day of activities then.
Exactly. And to top it off, I reserved a table at that new restaurant everyone's been raving about for dinner.
Wow, John, you've really put together a fantastic weekend itinerary. I can't wait.
I'm so glad you're excited about it. I think it's going to be a wonderful weekend.
Lesson 19, Galileo and the heliocentric model.
Hey Anna, did you know that the idea of the Earth revolving around the Sun was first proposed by Galileo Galilei?
Really? I thought the Earth was believed to be the center of the universe for a long time.
Yes, that's true. For centuries, the geocentric model, with the Earth at the center, was the accepted view. But Galileo's observations through his telescope challenged that.
What did he observe that led him to suggest the Earth orbits the Sun instead?
Galileo noticed that Venus went through phases, similar to the Moon, which indicated it must be orbiting the Sun. He also observed moons orbiting Jupiter, further evidence against the Earth-centered model.
Fascinating. I didn't realize Galileo played such a pivotal role in establishing the heliocentric model.
Absolutely. His findings were revolutionary at the time, even though the Catholic Church initially rejected the idea.
It's amazing how Galileo's scientific discoveries could challenge deeply held beliefs. His work really paved the way for our modern understanding of the solar system.
Definitely. Galileo was a true pioneer of modern astronomy.
Lesson 20, Babbage and the Mechanical Calculator.
Hey Anna, did you know that Charles Babbage, an English mathematician, designed the first mechanical calculator?
No, I didn't know that. I'm curious to learn more.
Babbage came up with the idea for an analytical engine that could perform complex calculations automatically. It was a revolutionary concept at the time.
Wow, that's impressive. How did his machine work?
Babbage's design used punch cards to store and input data, similar to how early computers worked. The machine could then perform arithmetic operations and store the results.
That's fascinating. I can see how that would be a precursor to modern computers.
Exactly. Babbage's work laid the foundation for the development of computers, even though his actual machine was never fully built during his lifetime.
That's too bad. I imagine it would have been amazing to see it in action.
Definitely. Babbage was really ahead of his time. The government didn't seem too interested in funding his innovative work, unfortunately.
Lesson 21, Cottage Country Getaways.
Hey Anna, are you planning on going up to the cottage this summer?
Yes, my family typically spends a few weeks at the cottage every year. It's such a nice escape from the city.
I agree, the cottage is the perfect summer retreat. Some people even live there for the entire season.
That's true. I know a few people who practically live at the cottage from May to September.
Wow, that must be the life. I've always wanted to experience that cottage lifestyle for an extended period.
It is pretty idyllic. Most people just go for a week or two, but the die-hard cottage lovers make it their second home.
Well, maybe we can plan a weekend getaway there sometime. I'd love to see what the cottage country lifestyle is all about.
That's a great idea. I'm sure you'd love it. The fresh air, the lake, the campfires, it's so relaxing.
Sounds perfect. We'll have to look into renting a cottage for a weekend soon.
Lesson 22, The Invention of the Light Bulb.
Hey Anna, did you hear about the recent breakthrough in light bulb technology?
No, what's happening with light bulbs?
Researchers have developed a new type of light bulb that can shine brightly for years without burning out.
Wow, that's incredible. How did they manage to create a light bulb that lasts so long?
Apparently, they've found a way to use more efficient materials and designs that significantly extend the bulb's lifespan.
That's amazing. I can't imagine how much of a game changer that could be for everyday lighting.
Exactly. It's going to revolutionize the way we think about lighting in our homes and businesses.
I bet it'll also have a huge impact on energy efficiency and reducing our carbon footprint.
Absolutely. This breakthrough could lead to a more sustainable future for lighting.
Lesson 23: Negotiating a business deal.
Hey Anna, I have an exciting opportunity I'd like to discuss with you.
Oh, really? What's the deal?
A company I've been working with wants to partner with us on a new project. They're proposing a mutually beneficial agreement for everyone involved.
That sounds promising. What kind of agreement are they proposing?
They're offering a share of the profits in exchange for our expertise and resources. It could be a great opportunity for us to expand our business.
That's interesting. When do you think we should schedule a meeting to discuss the details?
Great idea. Let me check our schedules and see when we can all get together. I'll make sure to send you the meeting invite.
Sounds good. I'm looking forward to learning more about this potential partnership.
Me too. I think it could be a really exciting and beneficial venture for us.
Lesson 24: The joys of exercising.
Hey Anna, have you been sticking to your fitness routine lately?
Yes, I have. I've been making exercise a priority, and it's been so rewarding.
That's awesome to hear. What kind of activities have you been enjoying?
Well, I've been mixing it up: a bit of running, some strength training, and even some yoga.
Wow, that's great. Exercising can be such an enjoyable and fun way to maintain health and fitness.
Absolutely. I've found that I actually look forward to my workouts now, rather than seeing them as a chore.
That's fantastic. It's amazing how much of a positive impact exercise can have on both our physical and mental well being.
I couldn't agree more. It's been a game changer for me, both in terms of my energy levels and my overall mood.
I'm really glad to hear that. Maybe we can even start working out together sometime.
Lesson 25: Painting for beginners.
Hi Anna, I've always wanted to try painting. Do you have any tips for beginners?
Hey John, painting can be a lot of fun. As a beginner, I'd recommend starting with acrylics. They're easy to work with and clean up. Try painting simple landscapes or still lifes to get the hang of it.
That's a great idea. What about brushes? What kind should I get?
For beginners, I'd suggest getting a variety pack with different sized brushes. That way you can experiment and see what works best for you. Flat and round brushes are the most versatile.
Awesome, thanks. And what about supplies? What else do I need to get started?
Well, you'll need a canvas or paper, paints, a palette to mix the colors, and a cup of water for cleaning your brushes. Oh, and don't forget an apron or old clothes, painting can get a little messy.
Ha, good point. Okay, I think I have a pretty good idea of what I need now. I'm really excited to give it a try.
I'm sure you'll do great. Just have fun with it and don't get too caught up in making it perfect. The process is the best part.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks so much for the advice, Anna. I can't wait to get started.
Lesson 26, Exploring Barcelona.
Hey Anna, I've been thinking about taking a trip to Barcelona. What do you think?
Barcelona sounds amazing. The architecture there is stunning, especially the buildings designed by Gaudi. And the beaches are supposed to be beautiful.
That's what I've heard too. The beach part really appeals to me. What else is there to do in Barcelona?
Oh, there's so much. The Gothic quarter is really charming, with its narrow streets and plazas. And the food scene is incredible, tapas bars everywhere. And don't forget to visit La Rambla, the famous tree-lined pedestrian mall.
Tapas and Gaudi, huh? That sounds right up my alley. Any other must-see spots you'd recommend?
Well, you can't miss the Sagrada Familia, Gaudi's iconic unfinished cathedral. And the Picasso Museum is fantastic if you're an art lover. Ooh, and you have to take a cable car up Montjuic Hill for the views.
Wow, it seems like there's no shortage of things to do. I'm getting really excited about this trip.
I don't blame you. Barcelona is such a vibrant, beautiful city. I think you'll have an amazing time. Let me know if you need any other tips as you plan your trip.
I definitely will. Thanks so much, Anna. This is really helping me get excited for Barcelona.
Lesson 27, Finding My Way.
Hey Anna, I wanted to tell you about this crazy experience I had the other day.
Oh, what happened? Did something exciting happen?
You could say that. I was walking around a part of the city I'm not too familiar with, and I ended up getting completely lost.
Oh no. That must have been stressful. How did you find your way back?
Well, I wandered around for what felt like ages, trying to figure out where I was. I was starting to panic a little.
I can imagine. What did you do?
Finally, I spotted this really kind passerby who could tell I was lost. They asked if I needed help and pointed me in the right direction.
That's so nice of them. I'm glad someone was there to help you out.
Me too. It was a huge relief. I eventually found my way back, but it was quite an adventure getting there.
Lesson 28, Vet Visit.
Hey Anna, I have to tell you about my cat's recent trip to the vet.
Oh no, what happened? Is your cat okay?
Yeah, she's doing fine now. But I don't think she was too happy about the visit.
Haha, cats can be pretty dramatic when it comes to the vet, can't they?
You got that right. As soon as we got to the vet's office, she started meowing up a storm.
Ah, poor thing. What did she have to go in for?
Just her routine shots and checkup. But you'd think I was taking her to the guillotine the way she was carrying on.
Haha, I can just picture it. Cats can be such divas sometimes.
Seriously. The vet tech had to practically pry her out of the carrier. She was not a happy camper.
Lesson 29, Feeling Under the Weather.
Hey Anna, I wanted to let you know that I wasn't feeling too well last week.
Oh no, what happened? Are you okay now?
Yeah, I'm doing better, thanks. I had a nasty sore throat and a fever for a few days.
That sounds really unpleasant. Did you go to the doctor?
I did, just to be on the safe side. The doctor said it was probably just a viral infection.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't anything too serious. Dealing with a fever is the worst.
Tell me about it. I was completely miserable for a couple of days. Couldn't keep anything down.
Ugh, that's the worst. I hope you were at least able to rest up and take it easy.
That's exactly what the doctor ordered. Lots of fluids, plenty of sleep, and no pushing myself too hard.
Lesson 30, A Bookworm's Delight.
Hey Anna, have you heard about the new library opening downtown? It sounds like the perfect place to spend a lazy afternoon.
Morning, John. Yes, I read about it. They say it has the most amazing selection of books, both old and new.
To read before boarding sounds like a plan. I'm really looking forward to browsing their shelves.
Me too. I bet we can find some hidden gems there. It would be the perfect escape from the daily grind.
Absolutely. A good book can really take you to another world, don't you think?
Definitely. It's like giving your mind a little vacation.
Exactly. I can't wait to see what treasures the new library has in store.
Same here. I'm sure we'll both leave with a stack of books to dive into.
I'm really excited about it. It's going to be wonderful.
Lesson 31, The Timeless Charm of Vinyl.
Hey Anna, did you know that people are still collecting vinyl records these days?
Morning, John. Yes, I've heard about the resurgence of vinyl. It's amazing that the old technology has been able to preserve its charm.
Absolutely. Even with all the advancements in digital music, people don't seem to have been able to preserve the unique sound of the phonograph.
You're right. There's just something special about the crackle and warmth of vinyl that digital music can't quite replicate.
Definitely. It's like a throwback to a simpler time, when people really listened to music rather than just having it on in the background.
I agree. It's a more focused and intimate listening experience. No wonder vinyl has made such a comeback.
Exactly. I might have to dust off my old record player and start building up my collection again.
That's a great idea. I bet you could find some real gems at the new record store that just opened.
Ooh, I'll have to check that out. Thanks for the tip, Anna.
Lesson 32, Exploring the Urban Oasis.
Hey Anna, have you been to the new park that just opened downtown?
Morning, John. Yes, I've heard about it. I want to be sure, is there a big park right in front of the office? I want to be sure.
Yes, that's the one. It's supposed to be a lovely little oasis in the middle of the city.
Wonderful. I'll have to take a stroll through it during my lunch break. A bit of fresh air and greenery will be a nice change of pace.
Definitely. It's the perfect spot to get away from the hustle and bustle of the office for a little while.
Absolutely. I bet they have some nice walking paths, and maybe even a little pond or something.
Exactly. I'm really looking forward to exploring it. It'll be a great way to recharge during the day.
Me too. It's always good to have those little pockets of tranquility, don't you think?
Couldn't agree more. I'm sure it'll become a new favorite spot for a lot of people.
Lesson 33, The Ins and Outs of Apartment Living.
Hey Anna, I heard you're looking for a new apartment. Any luck so far?
Hello, John. Yes, I've been searching and found a few promising options. One in particular has caught my eye.
That's great. What do you like about this one?
Well, the location is perfect, and it has a lot of the amenities I'm looking for. The only thing I'm not sure about is the deposit.
I see. Is there a deadline for checking out to get the deposit back?
That's a good question. I'll have to double check the details on that. It's an important consideration.
Absolutely. You don't want to get surprised by any hidden fees or strict policies.
Exactly. I want to make sure I understand all the terms before signing anything.
Smart move. It's always better to be informed upfront, especially with something as big as a new apartment.
Lesson 34, The Joys of a Well-Deserved Break.
Hey Anna, do you have any fun plans for the upcoming long weekend?
Morning, John. I'm really looking forward to a break from the daily grind, don't you think?
Absolutely. A little time off can do wonders to help us unwind and recharge.
Exactly. I'm thinking of taking a little trip to the countryside. Get some fresh air and enjoy the peace and quiet.
That sounds wonderful. A change of scenery can be so refreshing.
I agree. It'll be the perfect opportunity to disconnect from technology and just relax.
Definitely. Sometimes we all just need to step away from the hustle and bustle for a bit.
Exactly. I'm sure I'll come back feeling rejuvenated and ready to tackle the next challenge.
That's the spirit. Enjoy your well deserved break, Anna. You've earned it.
Lesson 35, Staying Positive.
Hey Anna, I've been feeling a bit down lately. I just can't seem to catch a break.
I'm sorry to hear that, John. But try not to get discouraged. Things will get better, I'm sure of it.
I know. It's just hard to stay positive sometimes, you know?
Absolutely. But remember, every cloud has a silver lining. Focus on the good things you do have, rather than what's missing.
You're right. I should be grateful for what I have. It could always be worse.
Exactly. And who knows, maybe something great is just around the corner. You've got to stay hopeful.
You're a good friend, Anna. Thanks for the pep talk. I feel a bit better already.
I'm glad I could help. That's what friends are for. Now, let's go do something fun and take your mind off your troubles.
Sounds like a plan. Lead the way.